Hello, Libra. Thank you so much for being here, and an early happy birthday to you guys. Happy birthday to all of you who are having birthdays here around the end of September. I love Libra season. That may be because I have 4 planets sitting in Libra. But anyway, Libra, it's all about you needing to let go of control. You need to let loose. I think some of you are just needing to go out, like seriously. So, primal, connecting deep within, sacred dance and instinct, and then the horse king, assistance and control. This did show up as a challenge for you. When you're looking at primal, I've always said that this and Maynad, those are my going out and having a good time cards. But this is specifically the nightlife for me looking at primal. But you're needing to connect with a part of yourself that you've been keeping dormant because you've been having to stay in control over everything that is going on in your life. The horse king as a challenge is saying let go. Let go and amazing things can happen for you. You can't control everything. You can't do everything. That's counterproductive, and it can lead you to a place of feeling burnt out and exhausted. But with primal, it's like there is a part of yourself that needs to be expressed, right? And when you do that, like I always look at this and think people are going to be attracted to you. They're going to see that you're tapping into something that they didn't expect out of you. But like I said, I think for a lot of you, you're just needing to let loose, you know? All right, Libra, here is your overall, the Five of Pentacles. And that may be why you're feeling like you need to control everything right now. The Five of Pentacles is the overall, can have to do with, financial strain, falling on difficult times, being rejected, feeling like you're not a part of a situation or what is going on with another person. Or this could simply be about you needing to reject something that no longer fits in your life, but we'll see how this is playing out. Okay. So in the past, the Queen of Pentacles, I think that a lot of you may be feeling like a blow to the ego a little bit. And it may have to do definitely here with the Pentacles showing up with some financial difficulties. I look at the Queen of Pentacles as the past and think, at some point in the past, you felt secure in yourself and your ability to create stability in your life. But that's changing. You're going to fall on a really difficult situation. Some of you are trying to find some kind of security, though, with something that is going on in your life. This could have to do with career or relationship here, but we'll see. The Three of Wands. All right. So what are you expecting, though? I need to see what's going on here. Now, the Three of Wands, I look at this and I think, okay, so you have taken action towards something. If you felt secure in yourself and your abilities in the past, you may have taken action towards something and now you're waiting to see how that's going to develop, or waiting for something to come to you before you take further action here. But my question is, what is it that you expect to have happen? And I question that because of the Five of Pentacles being the overall on this. And with the Queen, again, when it comes to court cards, I look at the Queens as what we're internalizing. But this could definitely be because of a person you're dealing with. Male, female, earth sign, possibly. Future conditions, the Tower. Okay, so what you're expecting is going to be a shock in a way that is going to make you feel like, oh boy, you're losing something here. Now, for some of you, this could very simply be that you're making abrupt changes. You may have to leave a situation feeling empty-handed. That, or it's going to cost you more than what you had expected to make a drastic sudden change or move. Now, for some of you, this may be something that is going to happen here where this is not what you expected at all, and everything just kind of comes crashing down. But we'll see how this is playing out with future conditions. Because if you think about the Tower, it wasn't worthy of you in the first place. That's the thing that I try to point out, right? It's drastic, it's sudden, and it's everything crashing down. but it's to clear away all the fake bullshit. You know, you may feel like you have been left with nothing, but there's always something better after the tower, which is why we see the star immediately following the tower. Okay. I'm telling you. What did I say? Damn, Libra. Your best path to follow, the star. The star. Things are going to get better. Things are definitely going to get better for you. This was something that is just not meant for you. It's just not meant for you. You deserve better. You know, I always look at the star as bigger and better. The Nine of Cups is one thing when you get what you've been wanting. But when you see the bigger picture and how good things can really be and how, you know, hope can be restored in your bigger dreams, you know, it's so much better. It's so much better. You're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. But I'm still looking at that Three of Wands, and it makes me wonder what is actually going on in your environment. What is it that you're expecting to have happen, and why does it lead to the Tower? Oh. So here's what I'm going to say. For some of you, now I feel two ways about this. For some of you, if you're expecting to be let down or disappointed, that's exactly what's going to happen, right? What we think about, we bring about. Now, on the other hand, for some of you, you may be waiting for an opening, waiting for, you know, something to happen here so that you can act toward drastically changing things. With the Five of Cups, this is showing that, you know, there's something going on here where you are hurt, you are disappointed. Somebody may be making you feel insecure about yourself. You may not feel like you have an ability to drastically change things in your life. And it may be because there is a shortage on cash, which could be a possibility here with the Five of Pentacles. But still, better things are happening. This is only temporary with the Five of Pentacles. If you're already emotionally disappointed and upset with the way things are, whether we're talking about work or a relationship here, then I would say that, you know, what you're doing here is going to be better than what you're expecting. You know, because again, the Tower, right? And then looking at the star, things are going to be better. And for some of you, you know, this may be simply, you know, I'm tired of, you know, not being a part of what is going on in my own life. You know, not feeling secure, not, you know, feeling like I have an ability to create things for myself, to bring about more security and stability instead of being in situations that just boom, right? Damn, Libra. Your hopes and your fears, the Queen of Swords. This to me, I think for a lot of you, if you're waiting for an opportunity to open up to drastically change things in your life because you're unhappy and you're disappointed, the Queen of Swords is like, I have to like almost stand my ground is what it feels like. I have to be cold. I have to be direct. I can't play any more games. I can't let this situation come back into my life. You know, because she doesn't play around. You know, and I look at that as you hoping to be able to tap into that. You know, and finding a new resolve or a new strength to be able to do this, even though you may be leaving a situation, like I said, empty-handed, or feeling like you've lost something here. It may be difficult, but still, there's much better things, much better things. If we're talking about a person that you're dealing with, you know, with the Queen of Swords, I look at that as I can't let this person back in. I can't let this situation back in. They have let me down one too many times. I can't do it again, you know. It's almost like too much has been taken from me. Wow, man. And then coming out the Two of Wands. I love this one because she's looking at that skull for answers like it's a crystal ball. I love it. But this is definitely you needing to lay down a plan of action here. And I think that looking at this, if you feel like you've lost enough already, I look at that and I think that some of you, may be waiting for an opportunity. But I also think that some of you are wanting to plan this out a little bit better so that you're not, in such a difficult position when you make the choice to, boom, change everything abruptly. But, the other thing though, too, looking at this is that you need to think about your actions after the Tower. What plans do you have? What plans have you laid down for yourself to get out of this feeling of the Five of Pentacles, feeling like there is lack, right? Not acting, needing to wait, and then the Page of Wands. So the opportunity does show up. But this is also about, acting with passion toward a new experience, something that you don't have any experience with, right? Because there's that lack of experience with the Page of Wands, but still it's good news. It's good news that eventually comes out of this that will allow you to act toward what you've been planning on doing, So with the Ten of Pentacles, I look at that with the Queen of Pentacles and think that at some point you felt secure and stable in the situation that you were in. But with the Five of Pentacles, it's like having that ripped away from you. For some of you, it could be the loss of a job here, or even the loss of a home, which can be the case for some of you. For others of you, it could be about a relationship here where there was some security, but it's like it's being ripped away from you here. Because there is unhappiness, there's disappointment over having to experience this. I felt really good in the past. What the hell is going on? Why did this happen, right? But it's all for things to be better for you, I'm telling you. Temperance with the Three of Wands, like I said, this is you waiting for an opportunity. The Temperance with the Three of Wands is like saying you could act if you wanted to before, the opportunity presents itself. But is that the best course of action here? Especially with how disappointed and upset you may be. With, feeling like security has been ripped from you, right? This is saying you're like keeping yourself in check here. I'll know when the right moment is. And then when it is, it's like, boom, right? But you need to think about what you're going to do next. But this may also be what you're waiting for, some kind of communication here with the Page of Wands, but it's good. It's exactly what you've been waiting for, what you're wanting to hear. It's what's going to open up the door for you to be able to act toward the plans that you've had after this moment. Wow, Libra. Whatever is going on, things are going to get better. Definitely. And I'm telling you. After all of this shit happens, you need to enjoy life. You need to let your hair down. You need to go out. You need to put yourself out there and express that primal part of yourself. I'm telling you. Guidance. Pay attention to the guidance that is surrounding you, that is telling you that you need to start creating things in your life, that you are responsible for what you create. But you also need to create moments here to play, to enjoy life. If you are in a situation that you are not happy with, where you feel disappointed and emotionally let down, you need to create something better. Like I always say, if you can create bullshit, you can create something better. But you need to play. You need to let go. I think that for a lot of you, you've been trying to maintain control over a situation that it just isn't going to hold up anyway, And discovering truth, you stand in the light of truth, and that's about standing in the light of your own truth. And that is where the Queen of Swords, I think, is coming through. Now it makes sense. So this is not about needing other people to see and accept your truth. You stand in the light of your own truth. You see what the truth is for yourself on your journey ahead. But you need to stay there and stay with that personal truth, even when things feel uncertain, right? So with Fogged In, you're needing to kind of take your time here. And with the Three of Wands and Temperance, I think you're definitely doing that. But there may be some uncertainty in moving forward and making this choice to act on this. But this is about your truth now, not everybody else's, and not about getting everybody to understand what your truth is. Wow, Libra. Things are going to be better. Things are going to be better once you make this change. It may be drastic, it may be abrupt, things may be coming down around you, but it's meant for better things.